All right, when something's hot, they are hot. And I'm talking about the Breezies gals because they have brought us a today's special value that 17,000 sets have already been ordered. We're super excited about that, and I think you will be too. So give us just a couple of minutes. We can get you started. We'll make sure you know exactly why these are different than maybe other long leg panties that you have at home. They're brand new today, brand new technology. This is that brand new cooling yarn technology that actually launched in their January bra today's special value. Well, it is back and we need it more than ever. It's called Cooling Comfort in a seamless long leg panty. And you don't get one for $18. And I would tell you that's the retail price, but you couldn't even get these out there in retail because this is their very own cooling comfort technology. And honest to goodness, I put it on and I was like, because I own a lot of stuff like this, as you could imagine. But this is not shapewear. This is what you're going to wear instead of wearing underwear. It is cool. It feels cool. It feels comfortable. The gusset on it, or the crotch, is going to be the UltimAir. That's something else that no one else has. So you're going to feel confident in these. This is a no-roll waistband, and these are the legs that you put your leg in. It stays down, or you could zhuzh it up if you're wearing something shorter. All right, so much to tell you about, but how about if I tell you about your choices, and then we'll go ahead and we'll talk about sizing, because this is very cute to, wait a minute, very consistent is the word I was looking for, to QVC sizing. All right, this is called tonal. So there's your tonal color palette, and that will give you more of like a skin tone or a makeup palette. You can think about that. This is coming up a little bit lighter than it is. It's just like a buff color. Think about that. Now over here, another palette will be your brights, and many of you very smartly have gone ahead and ordered more than one set of these. This already is very limited. This is most limited for you. So this is going to be your beautiful brights, and that will give you your lavender, and there's your vanilla and your sapphire, and there is your coral color. So those are your brights. Buy more than one set of these because, as I said, normally they're $18 a piece. Now they're $9.25 a piece because they're a today's special value price. Now we have more sizes than we've ever had before, which we're thrilled about. We have extra small all the way through 4X, the extended sizes, which is really nice. This is going to, here's the size chart for you. So you can go by your dress size. If you are a little unsure, measure the smallest part of your waist, the fullest part of your hips, and then insert yourself there. I bought mine, and I wear a medium. That's in a dress size out in retail, 8, 10, and that's what I have on, and they fit perfectly. So don't let that make you anxious at all. We also have 30 days to be able to return free exchange, I should say, for sizing. This, by the way, is going to be your basics. So most popular there, you can't go wrong. This is a good place to start. So that's going to give you like a peach tone, a black, an ivory, and then a beige for you. Most popular right there. And then look at the pastels. Aren't they pretty? Light blue, a peach, a lavender, and a mint color. So 4 different palettes. If you were to go out and pay $18 for 4 of them, you would be up to $72. Who's going to do that? You don't have to, because these are truly the way that Breezies can bring them to you, because they're $36 and change on this. 3 easy pays at $12.33. Price, though, going up at the end of the day, and I don't know that these are going to last that long. If you are someone who loves Breezies like we all do around here, go ahead and give us a call. Kalina Gendel, who's the COO, and Larissa will also be joining us. The Gendel family has been here for
Since 1994.
Since you girls were babies.
Yes.
By the way, my friend,
born.
you are absolutely gorgeous.
Well, thank you, so you.
Oh, you look
all of our florals
gorgeous
today.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I love that you have a dress on, but I have this on with my women's control pants. Right?
Whether it's, you know, Susan Graver's Panty pants, whether it's a shorter dress, a longer dress, anybody joggers or NYDJ denim, whatever it is that you're wearing, this is what you're going to want to put on under everything. Why is this different? Okay, what we've done is we've married technology that we brought you in 1994, our original UltimAir, which in 1 second I'll explain. That is in the crotch panel. It is knitted into that crotch panel and we've extended it down the leg. But what we've done is we brought you the latest in technology with that cooling comfort yarn that is knitted throughout the entire garment, Pat. Cool to the touch so that when you touch it, when you put it on, not only do you feel good, but it is cooling. It is breathable. We've given you just a little bit of eye interest here that is still going to be flat and flush underneath your clothes. This is a little bit of a tuxedo kind of jacquard knitted pattern there, but it is virtually undetectable, super slippery, no roll waistband, seamless from top to bottom. Problem solution in so many ways. Problem solution because when's the last time you saw a slip? Problem solution because when you're bending over, picking up something, maybe tying your shoes again, and you're thinking, I'm showing my derriere to the crowd. Problem solution that way. With all wide leg pants, you don't have to worry about those pants finding in between your cheeks because you've got a nice, clean, smooth line here to here and all through the backside. But most importantly, problem solution when it comes to chafing. We've all experienced it. Extra small to 4X, we've all experienced it where there's skin-to-skin contact and where your legs naturally rub up against each other and that perspiration happens is where we've incorporated UltimAir. Right in the crotch panel, moving perspiration away, quick drying, and extending it down the leg not only helps with moisture management, but it also helps with that chafing, Pat. Whether you're doing amusement parks, touring touring a city, or you're just at home trying to wrangle your 4-year-old little girl, these are going to be worth every single bit of, just put them on, feel how they feel, and you'll love it.
I will tell you two things. One is this is ageless. Yes. I remember when Nick was at the age when, you know, proms and dances and things like that, being in a dressing room and hearing other mothers discussing with their daughters, well, what are you going to wear under that dress? And them having this big argument because nobody wants to wear a girdle. This is a slimming
Not only that, but they think that a thong is the right thing to wear under a dress. And this creates such cleaner, smoother lines and the perfect canvas for under every dress.
Thank you for saying that. This is much better because if that dress blows up, that thong, you don't want to be sharing with the world. So think about young girls, think about bridesmaids, think about the bride, think about, I bought these for my 29-year-old because she wears dresses many times and she doesn't in her job know exactly where she's going to be sent that day. So, you know, she feels confident having these underneath. These are not bike shorts. These are
your panty
apparel.
Yes, they're your confidence panty, benefits of UltimAir, as I said, right at the crotch panel. And whether you're wearing a dress like I am, I know Larissa has it on with pants, you have it on with pants. This goes with everything in your wardrobe.
You can't see it underneath these pants at all. You could wear it under leggings if you wanted to. But when I pulled them on, I was like, oh, that cooling fabric.
Yes.
It's performance fabric and it'll wash beautifully.
Yes.
All right. Do you mind if we go through the color palettes?
Of course.
Because these are going quickly. 18,000 now have already been ordered. Here's the tonal for you.
That's a must-have, whether it's the tonal or the basic. Pick up one of those packs, and I say pick up one of the fashion packs.
I agree with you. So the tonal would be more of makeup colors, if I could say it that way. Your brights are most limited and absolutely gorgeous, and that'll give you
such an accessory item. We've got the orchid, the vanilla, that beautiful nautical navy, and then that gorgeous, gorgeous coral.
Now, you don't know where to start, or you want to pick this up and you want to share it with, you know, maybe you and your sisters are bridesmaids. Maybe, you know, there's a family wedding coming up. Buy this and share it, the basics.
Because you've got the sun beige, the white, the black, and the pink dogwood. These three are absolutely making the pack. There's your little fashion pop.
Pastel.
Pastel pop is what I've got. So we've got the pastel, we've got the cloud, we've got that gorgeous buff, we've got this beautiful color of orchid, and then we've got that mint right there.
And remind us again about sizing.
So sizing, look for your size, look at the size chart. We've now done extra small and 4X. So yes, we're including you. Look for waist, hip measurement, look to the left, and 0 to 32. We've got you covered where your normal QVC bottom size is what I
All right,
to say.
put it in the cart, check out. You're probably going to do what I did, and that is I already got both me and Nick the basics, but I think I'm going to come back and get the tonal or maybe the bright.
Do something fun.
Yes. And do something fun. You are right. Because then you'll have a week's worth of them. Because you can wear this. You don't wear your underwear with it.
Yes.
All right. Miss Larissa over there. Help us out.
Yes, okay, I have got these on underneath these pants. I have never had these pants lay flat in the front. You know, they've got pockets. This is the kind of thing you want to wear underneath here because we're smoothing out the front, we are smoothing out the back. I don't have to wear a thong. I mean, I'm so excited about this whole smooth look. It's made these pants wearable again for me. Smoothing everything out. Chafing. Even though these are pants, skin will find skin for me. I mean, you can just give me a little tiny bit of skin, I will be chafing. We were talking last night how we've almost been bleeding sometimes, you know, with that chafing. It feels like that. We want to stop that. Before that happens, we've got this cooling fabric, which is perfect underneath pants, perfect underneath dresses, skirts. We've got Rebecca here wearing the extra large. Jacintha's wearing the medium. I've got that small on. So smooth on the leg here. You know, you can pull it up a little higher. I love to almost match, you know, my bra here. You can pull it to your belly button. Really just such an amazing fabric.
And that's what I do too. I love pulling it up so high that you literally can tuck under what Larissa was just saying, tuck under and make a full bodysuit. But you also can adjust the leg pad on this because this is a little bit shorter.
I was just going to ask you that.
You can adjust the leg. I've made it a little bit shorter and it stays. You can pull it down a little bit longer and it stays. So you can adjust the leg on this so that it accommodates your skirts, your skirts. Whether you want to wear this with your golf or your tennis skirt. Larissa was wearing this underneath a cute jean skirt last night that maybe would have been a little bit too short in and out of cars, maybe going to, you know, her kids' school. But once she put on something like this underneath, it turns it into a sport.
Yes.
And that is the most important thing, is creating the confidence. This is the confidence maker. This is like your undershirt for the bottom half, because I'm consistently perspiring. I am always so hot. I run hot, and I'm always humid. Every square inch of my body is humid. With that new cooling technology, it's absolutely incredible.
So we haven't even jumped into official summer. I mean, next week is May already. It's coming like a freight train.
It's coming. It's finally coming.
It's finally coming, and it's going to stick around hopefully soon. But what's nice about this is you'll be armed and ready to go.
Yes.
So buy that second set if your budget will allow it. Think about that, because this will never be at this price again. At the end of the day, the price goes away. The price goes up at the end of the day. Out there, if you could find it, and I say if you could find it, yes, you can find long leg panties out there.
They're not like this.
But they don't have the cooling technology.
They don't have
This is the latest, the greatest. They don't have the UltimAir, and that UltimAir that's extended from the gusset down inside the legs.
Because whether, as I said, it's amusement parks, it's going on tours this summer, it is hanging out at your house, it is going poolside. I like to wear, you know, something a little bit flowy by the pool, but this underneath is absolutely perfect in the black because it looks like you're just wearing a pair of exercise shorts. Sleeping, I don't know if you sleep hot, but I perspire all night, one leg in, one leg out. It's like trying to find that right temperature. Putting this on with a camisole, super comfortable all night. I'm not sweating like I normally do. And this is something that when you put this on, I'm telling you, you're going to want to try it under everything, especially because I was hesitant to try it under denim. First time I did, I'm like, why have I not been doing this?
Under denim.
It's perfect under denim. All of your
and
IYKYK.
Nothing sticks to it. You know, I'm smiling because I'm thinking to myself, we all have a story.
Yes.
Here's my story. I was in New York, and if you've heard it before, just indulge me, and I had on a dress that sort of was like flowy. You know, it was from here and then didn't have like really a waistband or anything. Normally I don't do this, but we were in a hurry and we were on 6th Avenue, so I stood on the grate, and all of a sudden underneath the grate comes the subway,
yes.
and my dress went, ooh. Ooh, so thank goodness I had long panties on
yes.
underneath, or the taxi driver that was sitting there would have been like shocked. I would have been totally embarrassed. Nice thing about this is the newest technology. So I have all the original ones that I will still wear, but I know I'm going to reach for these much more because it's that performance fabric.
It is.
Get it home. You have 30 days to try them on. The sizing is very, very simple. Again, we'll show you the chart. It's the dress size from retail, and then your waist and your hips, so you can feel very